What is happening? My name is Nathan, this is Robot Masters. So in this video, the title is one major flaw. I'll go ahead and tell you towards the end of the video what my personal thing is about the Shark IQ and why I think it has a major flaw and how Shark IQ can fix it. Okay, so there's been some great discussion with the Shark IQ, so I'll pick up a handful of you guys' comments and I'll comment back to you guys. Basically, let's just go ahead and get started. The first person's name is Guts23. I apologize if I mispronounced the username, but basically they said, got the i7, just can't trust how buggy the Shark is right now. A robot will be around for a long time to get replacement parts too. Plus, I can link the mopping M6 and get really clean floors. So yes, let me talk about the bugginess of the Shark IQ, and I've personally experienced this. So one of the bugs that I've experienced is the app connectivity. So what happens is the app will say yes, it's cleaning, even though the Shark is just sitting on a docking station. I did try restarting the app. I've tried uninstalling the app. I also tried turning the robot off. There's actually a physical power switch right here, so you can shut it off, wait about a minute, turn it back on, and then the robot should boot up. There's also a more extreme feature where you can actually go into factory reset. That's a new feature that Shark IQ put into the app. Also, there's a delete map feature where you can actually delete the map if you're having issues getting mapping. Okay, so that's my next issue is the mapping process. So with the mapping process, it should only take about 11 cleaning runs according to the Shark's app. But I think it says minimum 10 up to like maybe 20 or so. But anyways, it took me about 30 or so cleaning runs and followed Shark's advice where you went ahead and shut the robot off, wait a minute, turn it back on, delete the map. So Shark updated the app where the delete the map tab is actually within the map. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. But anyways, after I did the reset, the Shark did create a map within 11 training runs. But that was just the major thing is the mapping process. Yes, I agree. It does take a really long time to get a map. Hopefully, in the future, Shark can shorten that time. Alright, let's keep on going here. This next person, Gilatar, says, the Shark IQ is crap, mine navigates horribly, and now it won't stay connected. So yes, again, besides having the app not really communicating with the Shark, like updating its status and exactly what it's doing, I haven't really experienced the problem on Wi-Fi personally. I've been using a Netgear router, but I have problems with other different routers. Now keep in mind I'm on 2.4 gigahertz. I do not believe the Shark supports 5 gigahertz, but if you guys know about that, let me know in the comments if the Shark does support 5 gigahertz networks. But anyways, I did have problems with LTE and 3G cellular connectivity. So what happened was, when I'm on cellular networks, sometimes it would cut out because it's basically going to a cellular tower, but the robot only connects to Wi-Fi, so it's actually adding an extra step in the connectivity process. But for me personally, Wi-Fi hasn't been an issue with the connectivity dropout, just with the actual communication between the robot and the app. Maybe it's the way that people have the Wi-Fi set up is causing issues with the Shark. But let me know in the comments if you guys are having issues with the Wi-Fi setup or if the robot just randomly disconnects. Alright, let's keep on going here. So here's a long one. I do appreciate all your comments. So this person named Timo Pry. So this person says, unfortunately my Shark RV101 experiment has ended. After updating the app for a third time, map deletion re-added, and after deleting the map and starting over twice more, 4 in total, today Wi-Fi connectivity dropped. First time for that. I could get it back periodically, and no, not my Wi-Fi. I used a Security WAP and have many other Wi-Fi devices to verify connectivity, but it would constantly go offline shortly after starting a cleaning cycle. I run the Shark multiple times a day, over 140 cleaning cycles total, and this is the first day I've experienced this. It's some of my major issues. Okay, so this is what this person's experiencing. Map creation problems. Accuracy and amount of time required to create an accurate map. Yep, I can agree with that. Auto emptying is very poor. If I did not use a blower to clean the cartridge each day, it fills up with fuzz and its return trip are doubled. You can see the problem in this video. So let's see what they say. So I really don't blow out my dustbin. Since it has a self-emptying bin, I kind of rely on the self-emptying bin to help clean out the dustbin of the robot. So there you go. I think that's what they're saying is there's just fuzz and just dirt. So you do have to periodically keep clean of the dustbin. I believe that the dustbin on the Shark is washable. You just have to remove the filter. Now keep in mind that the filters on the self-emptying bin are washable, just not on the vacuum themselves. There's actually 3 filters for the self-emptying bin. That's just one thing to keep mind of. And I'll actually show that real quick. If I open up the top here, you actually have 2 filters down there. The main filter, and then there's actually a little filter down below to help protect dirt from getting down into the fan. So this is extremely important to make sure that this goes back in there. And lastly, you got a 3rd filter right there. Okay. Let's keep on going here with this person's comment. Once you get a map created, its ability to find and clean some rooms reasonably well is sporadic. There's also others, including the recent Wi-Fi woes, which makes the automation aspect useless. Okay, so what they're basically saying is when you tell the robot to go to certain areas, sometimes it will just bounce to different areas to kind of get to that area. And yes, I personally experienced that. I'll actually put a video of the robot trying to make it to my bedroom, but you can see that it will go into other areas before it eventually makes it to the bedroom, and sometimes it takes a really long time for it to clean that bedroom area. It would spend additional time in certain areas but not in other areas, so maybe this is purposely doing that so it can do a better cleaning job, but maybe it's just navigation bugs and quirks. Okay, let's keep on going here. I've worked in technology for decades before there were PCs and developed hardware and software, so I have a modest appreciation for what's involved. This being a first-gen go at this type of robot, I expect some quirks, and with the 90-day warranty, decided to give up. Unfortunately, it's not ready for prime time yet. On the plus side, they make return simple. One call their warranty service number, and within 5 minutes, the rep emailed me with a return label. No muss, no fuss. Okay, lastly, this person says, I do own other Shark products, vacuums, wet mop, and Ninja cooker, and I am satisfied with all those. Should Shark release a new version of this robot with a reasonable return period, I would give it another try. I was hoping to find some method to provide them detailed feedback, but other than posting a review on product sites, which I have done, I have yet to find a method to that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch a Facebook just dedicated to the Shark IQ, this specific model, and you guys can go ahead and put your discussions, comments, and I'll be like the moderator. If I do have the answer to it, I'll respond back to you on that Facebook page. Give me about a week or so, and I'll go ahead and get that Facebook up and running. I'll definitely let you guys know when it's ready. I might actually do that for my other robot vacuums, like the Roborock. I might do one for iRobot. I know I do have one for like a main iRobot page, but I might do a spin-off where it specifically focuses on one model. So if you have like a specific model, it'll be a Facebook page of that. I think that'd be a little bit easier than just having a general like Facebook over these robot vacuums. Alright, so yeah, give me a few weeks or so, and I'll try to get that up as quickly as possible for you guys, so you guys can just log in, discuss your problems, issues, or if you like the robot, and we'll have a great community over at the Facebook page. Okay, thanks so much for that comment. That's really awesome. I'm glad that Shark was able to give you a quick return period. And yes, if Shark comes out with a Shark IQ 2, I'll definitely give it a try, and hopefully they can update it. Alright, I'll just do a couple more comments, and then I'll tell you what my major flaw is with the Shark IQ. My Ready Corp. Yeah, I think it's called My Ready Corp. If the Shark goes on sale for $337, again, I am buying a second one. So, lastly, since it's the holidays and there's some great promotions out there, you can get the Shark IQ for about $350 to $400 with the self-emptying bin. I think that's an excellent deal. So you can use this as a secondary robot, maybe have it clean your basement or your upper level. Keep in mind that the Shark IQ does not have multi-level mapping, so you can't map one area and have the Shark do your upstairs or your downstairs. That's one downside. Hopefully Shark can incorporate that in the future, but this will make like a great secondary robot if it just stays on one floor. Alright, thank you, and that's actually a really good deal for 337. Okay, so that was just a handful of comments that basically commented on Shark IQ. So thanks for all your concerns, and if you guys do have any problems or issues, go ahead and comment below so we can help you guys out. Alright, now it's time for me to tell you my major flaw of the Shark IQ, and that's with the detection sensor. Yes, basically this guy doesn't have one. That's really a big shocker. So if I open up the dustbin, usually they have some kind of sensor. It's usually here. Alright, so they usually have the sensor near the extractor inlet. So what it does is it pulls up the debris through the extractors and into the dustbin, and the sensor should be about right there. Let me actually take this apart as well. Acoustic sensor should be about right there, so it can help detect if the dirt's moving or if it's filled up. Unfortunately, the Shark IQ does not have that. I'll show you my teardown clip right there, and you can see that I looked for it and there's no dirt detection. Also, there's no dirt full sensor. So let me quickly explain how this feature works. The evacuate resume is a timer-based system, so what happens is once the robot goes out and cleans for about 30 minutes, regardless if dustbin is full or not, it will actually just go back to itself emptying base and empty itself, and now it will go back to the point it has stopped. But anyways, it only does that once. I've noticed that it won't do it a second time, only once, and it always does it around the 30-minute mark. So how can Shark improve on this? Well, they can actually add a user-based timer. So let's say they say, okay, have the Shark go out for a minute and then empty itself of dirt, like if you spilled a bunch of Cheerios down on your floor. So that might help. But hopefully for the second model, Shark IQ does incorporate a dirt detection sensor. So keep in mind that the Shark does not have that sensor. And a lot of robot vacuums don't have it these days. The Roborock doesn't have it, the 360 lineup. The only other robot that I owned is the iRobot series and the EcoVax, which is like the Depot D77. Those two models are the only ones that have the dirt detection sensor. Okay, that was just a quick look at the Shark IQ. I hope you liked this video. Please smash the like button, and again, if you have any problems or questions, go ahead and comment below and we'll try to help you out. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Nathan. I do a lot of great discussions. I also do reviews, unboxings, overviews on these robot vacuums. So you guys take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys next time.